kids, welcome back to the barn. Last episode on this HAMA went kind of sideways. Little technical difficulties and things didn't quite work out right. Found out the engine's got a hell of a bad knock when you try to get it going, and I'm going to display that just once, maybe twice. And then we're going to start tearing this engine out because I got a new crankshaft and connecting rod coming so we can make this thing sing. $250 quad off of Craigslist. Let's make it worth it. Alright, so we've got the new starter ignition switch here. Turn it on. We got lights for neutral. Things are working, things are cooking. Got the battery boiler on. Making sure the little go box has got juice. And now we're just going to jump the solenoid because things up here ain't doing what they need to do. Listen carefully, and you'll hear a hammer. That pounding, clanking, it's not, well, it just ain't right. So, what we're going to do, pull this out, and take this off, and 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 this off. Clean it all up, put new stuff inside here, and a little bit up inside here, and get this thing to go again, because you really can't beat $250 for a fun little toy like this. So, start with disconnecting the battery boiler. Making sure it's all proper unplugged and such. Temporary storage. I hope everybody had a happy, safe 4th holiday, because a lot of people lose fingers during that. That's not very fun. Ooh, we got some frayed wires down in here. That's not okay. Let's just unconnectify that. We're going to have to rectify that situation. Okay. Electronical dude atomizer is disconnected. What else needs undoed? That needs undoed. This, oh, that's disgusting. It looks like a sensor. Oh. Let's turn off the battery and disconnectify all that. Bloop. Uh-oh. There's that 2-stroke I put in. Yep, smells like Mama's cooking. Yeah. Let's look for other connections. Is that 10 or is that smaller? It's going to be smaller. Oh, hey, no, that might actually be a 10. And here's Mr. Humperdinck, my helper kitty. He's such an awesome man cat. Oof. Cha-cha-cha. Ooh. That's loose. Cool. Alright, maybe... Yes, I do things all kinds of 6 ways from sideways. Running around hither and yon on this, that, and the other thing. Oh, that bolt's coming off nice and easy. I think we might actually need to yank the tank, these top plastics, to make this happen, which means that too. Damn. Alright. Let's bring the convenience. Is that 12 or 13? 12. Alright. Perfect. Y'all remember as kids when we used to take our handlebars on our bicycles and flip them around? Just be goofy? Don't do that with these. We do, unfortunately, need to disconnect all this fun stuff that I reconnected. And, of course, I don't have my pliers on me. Well, one way or another, we'll get this. There we go. Better grip on that. I'm not worried about trying to retain the fine-tuning on where the clutch and brake levers were, because, well, everything's coming apart anyway. Gonna have to fix that later. Plus, I didn't do it, so. Come on, get out. There we go. turn off the Craigslist rebuild switch. See? We could have 444 miles, or we could have, ooh, 0. Yep, properly rebuilt for Craigslist. This is out the way. I'm going to replace this rubber strip while I'm at it. One less thing to do for the assembly. Should really add some of that silicone type glue sealant stuff up inside this groove just to make sure this doesn't happen again. But that would be the smart thing to do, and we ain't good at that. And yes, ladies and germs, this episode is brought to you by ADHD Bounce Around Activities. Do 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 do. Now, let's see. Yeah, I gotta get these plastics off. Which means I need to relocate my screwdriver tool, because I only brought the handle part with me when I took off, being the gene-ass that I am. Here we is. Also, this last weekend, I'll be putting some highlights from it up in this video, was the Emerald Empire Sports Car Club and the Northwest Hill Climb Association's 2022 The Rock, Larison Rock Hill Climb Race. It is an amazing event. The course is about 1.9 miles wide along. It climbs 1,000 feet in elevation. It has approximately 26 navigatable turns, with 12 of them or so marked for easy driver reference, because those are some of the big scary ones. I got to work on the safety crew as a volunteer, working on turn number 1, or checkpoint 1. And let me tell you, some of these cars really fly. There's a group called the Sub 2 Club, which is making that course, making that run in under 2 minutes. Oh dang, that's spinning on the other side there. Okay. Which is a feet and a half. And this year, we actually had a Tesla that ran the entire course in just over 108 seconds. Let me tell you, that is moving. But anybody that knows Teslas and electronical type vehicles will know a little bit of an unfair advantage. Because Teslas don't have what's called a torque curve. Gasoline and diesel engines and the like, they all make different power, horsepower and torque at different RPMs, how fast the engine's spinning. Electric motors, they just go from nothing to everything at instantaneously. Speed of light, speed of electricity. Plus, those Teslas have that handy dandy auto steer feature. So this guy kind of Tony Starked his way to the top, but still, there's a lot of something there. And with it being basically no more than 3 cars on the track at a time, how you do is more about driver's skill than it is about the car. I mean, the car does have a lot to do with it, but this sort of race really is an equalizer for the genders when it comes to racing. And there were more than a few gals running that course and running it really, really well. Let me tell you, if you're interested in cars and motorsports and stuff like that, find one of your local clubs. See if you can volunteer on the safety crew and get to hang out with the folks. Just sitting there chatting with them, you'll learn a lot. Plus, you'll have a good time. Alright, now, where's some more of these mounts? Doo-doo-doo. That's a bigger bolt. And dogs are being goofy, but they're allowed. They're dogs. We like our dogs. Well, it seems my headlights are actually hooked up. Get that out of my nose. This would be a lot easier with a ratchet. Maybe I should get one of them. They could be handy, you know. I wonder what that is for. I'll find out. Doesn't look like it's plugged into anything. Oh, there's a loose ground there. Oh, hi. Another bolt. And another bolt. Let's get over to this side. Definitely going to need to replace these headlights. If they even make any light at all, it's not going to be too bright. Which means not going to be able to see very well. Not that I plan to drive this thing along the freeway. But you just, the hell is, well, why did they even, okay. Let's just slip these back in for right now as a temporary not lose 'ems. Toss this over here because we don't need it. Toss that. Oh, still attached to the plastic here. Okay. Well, it's not the frame, that's what matters. Now let's see about getting these last couple of doober-daubers off and finish pulling this plastic. Do-do-do-do. This one needs to go. Let me guess. That spins. Yes, it do, because it's a lock nut. This is how we deal with pesky lock nuts. Cha-cha-cha. And rat-a-tat! Ha-ha! Now, let's find that right size. Do-do-do-do. Incorrect. Do 8 millimeter. Yup. That do it. Alright, now. Oh, hell. Should I be using a shallow? Yes. Am I gonna? No. There it goes. Ha-ha. Cup it. Don't lose it. Come on. Come on. Come on, little nut. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Hee hee. Ooh. And there's a kitty again. Gotta love little helper critters. Alright, now on to the other side. Wait, where did it? Oops. Not smart. Hey, you know, if I take enough parts of this, off of this, I might just actually lighten it up enough to where I can push it easy. Oof. Back plastics, go to the back. And where do you sit that right there? Who needs power steering? Oof, did not have a good grip on that. Well, that did not work. Alternate method. So I think that's like really the... Oh, and there's that one right there too. Only 2 of those things holding that on now. Alternate method. Because seeing how it's all jerked up, I might be able to... Can I get behind that? And nope. Okay. This could require a saw. Or I just keep with this, mess it up completely, almost like using a drill to drill out the head of a rivet. Like I said, some people make how-to videos. I make how-not-to videos. Alright, that works. Oh, heck. Well, let's see if we gotta do that again. I am not a smart man, Johnny. Ooh, that is hot. Ow. Maybe I should be wearing my gloves. I know I grabbed them. But what did I do with them? Got it. Look at me. Ooh. Figures. Alright, now let's see if I can't. Ha! Did it again. Alright. And we're on. We're in. Grip. Perfect. You need to come out? Nope. Alright. Back to this method, I guess. Oh, hey! It actually came out all on its lonesome. Eep. Dropped it. Damn. Stay! Good screw. Now, actually be smartish and get those ones on the other side too. Oh, hey, that's actually just how it needs to be. Now let's see what I can see about dealing with the I mean, feels like everything's loose. Now this is already on the bucked up side, so we're just not gonna oof. Yeah, we'll let that do that for right now. So that weighs, come on, get back in there. We can twist the handle through that gap. Well, maybe I can just pull that rubber off. There we go. Yeah, I know. This old thing needs a whole new everything. There we are. There's I just drop all the tools. Do we need plastics to run? Nah. Gonna make it nicer? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna grab that bottle of 40-to-1 two-stroke oil and gas and just pour it back in. Whoa, hi. Try not to kill my environment here, because I mean, you know, it's the only one we got. How much did I pour in? Didn't think I did that much. Ah. Well, that's just still going. Alright. Well, that's pouring. We're going to take a quick break. Maybe acquire some more tools. And look up a YouTube how-tube thing, maybe. Be right back.
As promised, here are some of the clips from the weekend hill climb race outside of Oak Ridge, Oregon. While it may not seem like some of these guys are really moving too quick, you got to remember that most of these corners are hairpin corners, and they're doing like 50, 60 around these things. So it is a lot of skill and ability to be able to pull this off. And even though we did have a couple of accidents over the weekend, everybody came out nice and safe thanks to the efforts of the safety crew and all the safety equipment they had on their vehicles. And one of the gals, after her wreck, asked if her wreck looked really cool while she was doing it. So if you enjoy motorsports, get out there and see if you can get some hands-on. It's easier than you think to get right in there with everybody. Hope you enjoyed.
So, what should have been 20-minute, maybe an hour, easy thing, turned into several hours of ordeal, as, well, usually happens. So, what I'm going to do is call this part done, and then I have to start stripping the head and the whole top end off of it, so I can finish getting the engine out and everything. And that's going to be the next video. So, hit the like, subscribe, bell for notifications, share this, help me grow. I'll catch you later.